Welcome to day 58 of the Starting a Software Company in 100 Days journey, where we are building Playbook, which is a tool for managing standard operating procedures, pipelines, processes, checklists, workflows, basically enabling our customers to spend more time focusing on creative tasks and reining in or kind of reducing the scope and the effort behind the repeatable tasks. And so, if you've ever read the book called The E-Myth, most business owners, when they start a business, they just are creating a job for themselves and taking away time and energy from what they are good at, which is a trade, which is some sort of a skill set, and then having to spend more time and energy on things that they aren't necessarily good at, which is running the business, managing people, managing processes, managing workflows. And so that's really our mission at Playbook, is to build a set of tools, mobile friendly, design focused, that handle a lot of the real world use cases on managing a lot of these processes in your business. And the reason why we're doing it is because we have a business called Harvest Profit, it's a farm management software company, and we have a lot of repeatable processes in our business: customer onboarding, customer follow-up, customer nurturing, and we use a lot of automated tools to do that. But we're never going to be a 100,000 customer company, and so we want to maintain a personal connection with our customers. And by tracking these processes and putting these processes in place, we can help free up our team to focus on more creative tasks, content marketing, podcasting, creating videos, building better systems. So with that said, that's what Playbook is. And today on day 58, I want to talk about our sales site. We're starting to build our sales site this week, and I've selected a bootstrap theme called Leap. We are going to use this. This is our rough layout. So we're going to have one, a home page, two, an about us page, three, a pricing page. And then to start, we aren't going to have a blog. We're just going to have a variety of thematic pages that discuss different themes that are around our product. So a handful of guides, comprehensive guides that we can use from a content marketing perspective to educate our customers, add value to them, and hopefully they will reciprocate that if they find a need for a tool like we are building. And so taking a look at the theme here, have a really simple pricing page that I like. We're going to modify all of these to fit our needs. We're not going to just copy and paste, but a table-based pricing page which lines up with how we are going to price Playbook, along with frequently asked questions, which I just like the simple layout here. And then we'll basically take some of the article layouts and turn them into basically kind of refit them to what we're trying to do as far as making these comprehensive guides, and then leverage the CSS and the style sheets to build out our CMS, or content management system, that's going to power the different articles and article generation process that we use at Playbook. And so to talk about that, we're going to use, we're still a little bit up in the air, but I think we're going to use this administrate admin dashboard to power the content management system that we're going to use. So this is a Rails engine, Ruby on Rails, that's been built by the first class Rails consultancy Thoughtbot. We're going to use action text from Rails 6 for the text editor and our post editor. We're going to have markdown support. We're going to check all the boxes on SEO attributes. And we thought about going on using WordPress for this, but I have an intern who's doing some work for me who's a good young Rails engineer, and he wants to build out a site. And so he's going to take the reins of building out the first iteration of our Playbook sales site So we're going to leverage Bootstrap, Bootstrap 4 specifically, and Rails via this administrate Rails admin engine to build out more of the dynamic pieces of the Playbook site. And so, not everybody has, access to a developer to take a custom theme and build it out, but that's what we're going to do for Playbook. I don't think this is a multiple 100-hour project. I think this is maybe like a 20 to 30-hour type of investment in time to get the building blocks of this up and running. And so pretty excited about just kind of using a framework and a bunch of different elements and components that we can just build up a really nice looking, gorgeous sales site. Hopefully, I say gorgeous. Hopefully, to kind of communicate our focus on good design, good product positioning. And by the way, we're not going to have this image here on the right. That doesn't say anything to me. And obviously this is just a placeholder on a Bootstrap theme, but more and more of these images are populating the web. If they paint the vision of what your product is doing, great, but often or not, they're just nice to look at graphics that don't communicate anything other than that you have some artistic flair. In the first, maybe the first 5 or 10% of companies that utilized these graphics, I think, stood out, but now it's kind of the majority of websites have some graphics like this. And so we're going to actually show some user interface, I believe, here behind Playbook. And so I'll be sharing more on our progress here as we build out the sales site for Playbook. And we're just going to keep chugging along here. We're getting down to crunch time. We have a couple weeks of leeway, but I want to have this done, probably with a good 2 or 3 weeks left within the development, so we can start to tie together the front end with the back end with the user authentication. We're going to try to do something interesting with the free trial or the freemium sign up using some Google authentication. And so we want to make sure we have that built and tested. And yeah, at the end of the day, we're going to really focus on the content side of this. So we need to have a good, easy to use CMS to build out those pages. And other than that, just needs to be, needs to look good, needs to convey our focus on good design, good usability, and just an overall clean page here with some colors, but not a lot of real in-your-face colors is what we are aiming for. So with that, that's day 58. We've selected a sales site theme powered by Bootstrap. We're going to use a Rails CMS, and we're just going to keep moving forward here. So thank you for joining me on this journey. We'd love to have you subscribe, like the video, accept notifications if you'd like to learn more, and follow along as we build out this business. And with that, have a wonderful rest of your day. Look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.